Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
Josh Harrison is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 home.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So first and second with 1 down, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. From the belt, kicks and deals, and that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. So now here is Seth Brown looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Franco moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Hayes strand a couple. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
And now in the box, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Brandon
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side, and he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
That brings up Wander Franco. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0 home. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. No one out with a runner at second. Outside, 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
At the plate now is Ji-Man Choi. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Austin Meadows comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Choi over at second. Cruz at first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Batting 6.
Stepping in next, Randy Arozarena. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. Second inning set to go, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Arozarena is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now at the plate, here is Tony Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. That's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Chapman at second. Kemp is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a slider taken for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Strike 2 swinging. Now the payoff pitch home. Soft liner towards first. Oh, he makes the stop. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Zunino has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Here comes the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flip onto the second baseman covering. He'll take care of him at first. Score at 3-4 on the sacrifice, and the runner moves into scoring position now with only one away. So here is Kevin Kiermaier. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Next up is Brandon Lau. Second shot now. Double to start out the home first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Men on third with 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey, after the double his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two and one, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays strand just the one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Josh Harrison.
Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Starling Marte as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a flare out to left center. Franco onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it's Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seth.
So stepping in is Seth Brown, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with the 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Stepping up is Wander Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Wander Franco.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's it.
Franco, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Too high. Ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Popped up. Olsen is there, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 1-0. Brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
That's a ball.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing and a shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Jed Lowry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. One strike now from Archer. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. Potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one yanked just foul. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set and the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2
And he
strikes.
tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitching. For me personally, watching hitters swinging this, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio.
Now
Hadn't
batting,
seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Joey Wendell digs in now. And he hits it hard to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they're up 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Josh Harrison. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Meadows moving back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
To the plate now, Starling Marte. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Matt Olson.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Next to hit, Mark Canha. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball that's outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Well, the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. Halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast. All even now at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau.
Now batting. The second
The
baseman.
first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. Harrison has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Next, it'll be Wander Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Taken, but called a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Now batting.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trevor Rosenthal trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 41. Trevor.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. So now to the plate, Seth Brown. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 15, Seth Brown.
First pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Peter Fairbanks takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. That'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes.
Ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And that is off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out. Into the box, Tony Kemp. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now, Sean Murphy. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
That'll bring up Josh Harrison. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he's safe. Now to bat, Starling Marte. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Hard liner to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Adam Conley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. At the plate now, Matt Olson. In the dirt. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slider dips below the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 5, the Rays 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
This is where the pressure starts to build. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Oh, textbook slider there. He's back at even, 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
I got 3-2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKenna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now into the box, Joey Wendell. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's a 5-3 game now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and foul tip straight back off the catcher's. Not be a pleasant feeling. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mark Canha. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a called strike 3 on the corner. Seth Brown will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Clean up base.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
In now, Matt Chapman. Fouled off. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Brown leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The A's lead this one 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Set and the pitch.
And that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And the track to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. To plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. Base is empty here with nobody. 2-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Wander Franco. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the A's 5, the Rays 4. J.P. Fireisen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And into center field. A base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Sean Murphy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. So next to hit is Josh Harrison. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box now, Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Nope, upstairs.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
From the stretch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Kemp is off at first with 2 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next, Matt Olson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Chafin is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Next, here is Randy Arozarena. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, It's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Tampa. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Number 84 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 84.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, and it's now 6-4. Plate now, Seth Brown, fouled off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here it comes.
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in next, Matt Chapman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now. Now the A's designated hitter, Jed Lowry, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the A's 6, the Rays 4. So here's Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2.
No strike.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Zunino is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. From set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he fouls this one off. Tampa down to their final strike in this one, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Oakland A's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor Rosenthal pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Kazak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.